I have your eyes closed for a few seconds, let's think about our mothers. Can you imagine a time when she was not well, she was sick, but she wasn't working, or she didn't give you food that day? Can you recall one day like that? Okay, slowly open your eyes. I don't think so we remember any day when she didn't serve us. And today, I think I will be going quite deep in the concept of motherhood. Care. I think we all expect. It's something we all expect from an ideal mother, 24 hours, right? But what we forget, that with this care of 24 hours comes, I don't know how many of you have read economics and the diminishing marginal utility concept. It says with demand, more demand leads to less utility. So my question again is, if you are in a meeting and your mother calls, will you pick? And instead, your father calls, can you avoid? Okay, I don't need an answer, but I think it's a reflection that we definitely take our mothers for granted, who are there for us. And so, I think few working mothers who are on dual shift from morning to evening in office and later at home, I think we create something amazing for them, which is a guilt factor, even though they don't carry it. And we keep asking, is it worth it to leave your child behind and work? Okay, I didn't think about it, but now every single time I enter my office, I'm thinking. So I thought, why not we go deep in this? We try to understand when our non-working versus working mother, what are they doing at different point of hours? 6 to 3, my kid is in school. Let's avoid that part. 3 to 7, what happens? This is the only disputable time, because after that 7 o'clock, my working mother was also back. We are talking about those 4 hours, and that also before the kid is 9 years, because afterward, he needs less time. So we calculated those 9,216 hours for you and reduced that to half, because maximum time, once a kid is back, he's eating food less than 9, he's going for activities and some sort of things, which you don't need 100%, He's sleeping as well. So we reduce it to half. And then maternity leave. I think all of us enjoy maternity leave for some few years or month. So we left with only 131 days in our lifetime, for which a mother is told, reconsider, come early, don't work so much. Okay, now let's talk about how this mother work is leading to economic growth of our country. We're talking about national growth. If you see the scenario currently, almost, if you go to our countryside, the workforce participation is 41%. It's much higher than you see in urban workforce, right? Almost 25%. But if you see absolute number, we are talking about 150 million women not working in rural and almost 110 million women not in workforce in urban. In urban, we are still lagging behind. Could be that in a countryside, they have no option. They have to earn. But the question is now to all of you, are you just working because you have to earn money? Or is it more than that? So we started an initiative called Labor Force Participation Ratio, and we went to every college, almost 77, and now we target to 200 more. And we saw, just because of us introducing mentorship to these kids, females and male, and thank you to all the males who are sitting out here and listening to me, because this whole discussion is incomplete if the man is not in the house. We need you. So I think just that one initiative of mentoring females and male, why the women should not drop out of workforce, I think we can bring in almost 1 lakh women in workforce, just us, that small initiative. of bringing 200 institutions with us. And that could create almost 1,500,000 million contribution to the economy of our country alone. Just as our non-working mom are working 24 hours, this working woman who is asked not to, I think she has been, this is Harvard study in 2018, and if you see the result, it's very interesting because these mothers who are again doing a double shift and contributing to the real GDP growth, I think they are able to produce kids with higher probability of getting employed, higher opportunity for being in CXO position. They are more equitably, gender equitable, and they are more happy. They're as, I would not say more, I would say as happy. There was no emotional harm being reported to them. And most important thing, the son who are raised by working mother are being seen as co-parenters and caregiving and sharing responsibilities. I have few examples for you. I hope you recognize the 44th president of USA, one of our famous comedian from India. And these women and men are being raised by working mom, and they are all fine, smiling right now in front of you. Okay, so shared responsibility is key for sure. How? If you go back now to divorce and marriages, worldwide, marriages reducing, divorce increasing. Women, 24% in India have stepped out of the minimum starting age of marriage. It has increased from maybe 22 to 30 or 31, 32. And when it comes to almost 67% prefer long-term relationship over marriages. Isn't that something to think about? Why? What happened? Okay, I think something went wrong. Shared responsibility, co-parenting instead result in growth and well-being. When we did our survey of 250 people, children didn't say or didn't describe any harm. They described growth. They felt that they felt empowered by their mother going to workforce. I think we can definitely conclude by saying the real X factor is shared responsibility. It's always better to have employment than exhaustion, because the mother who is working 24/7 definitely get tired, definitely get stressed, and that get reflected. I think I will quickly run you through my story. At just 1 month after my delivery, my daughter, I was in my office again, just because of my family support, create that family support. Just in 40 days, I got her passport, and we traveled to USA in 4 months. Now, the myth is you can't travel with kid for 2 years, and a lot of people limit because of that. And during my cancer journey last year, I think she saw me standing tall, never giving up on the work, and I was working every single day. I think you raise the kid, they learn what they see, not what they're taught. So I think she did what she did because what she was seeing. And I think sorry, I think it's just. So now, it's just not ending here, because just because women is not in workforce, there is a gender data gap. I'll give you a quick example. Normally, if you are in office, you're shivering. Women are shivering. Why? The temperature is kept at 23, which is men normal skin temperature, not women's. When you go to a podium on a stage, you will see an average height of men. They are made for men. And similarly, if you go to the bathroom, there's always a long queue in women's bathroom. Why? Because she's taking much longer time. She has to take care of child, she has to take care of her elderly. Obviously, men also have urinal, which is faster process. And so we are missing, when we are not on the table, we are also not able to contribute to the data source for infrastructure, and we are lacking behind on that as well. With this, I think one small bit of effort. In 2018, we suggested 3% procurement policy, and just because of this one policy, we could contribute to $502 million in our every year contribution to women by buying. And the Companies Act says one woman director on the seat for the listed company, just because of this too small initiative, 0.3% contribution. And can you imagine, last time when I saw you, the number of women not working, they are equivalent, the number is so huge, almost equivalent to one country population. So we are talking about a huge number when it terms of women in workforce in India. Simply, I'm just saying, women, when they're going for working, we need all of you to make them included, supported, respected, and of course, seen. I think you all will agree, if a woman on the house gets promoted or gets covered or been invited at President House, she's not been shown in the WhatsApp group of the family. Isn't it? Okay, so you know it. Now, second solution is very simple. Today, everything is driven by marketing. So why not to take this as a marketing agenda and talk about working women with no guilt? Secondly, co-parenting and shared responsibility. Now, if you are a non-working and you're thinking, no, now I should start working, I think service industry is something which you should consider because you have flexibility. And in that also, sustainability consultancy, AI consultancy is something you can learn quickly and get into workforce again. Simply, I would say we need freedom to choose, because even the men sitting out here, they don't have the choice to choose. They come up with so much stress every day because they are the sole bread earner. You may leave, but they can't. The day the men in the house can choose, I think our whole objective of today's get met. Thank you.